What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. This is my rambling series. This is my vlogging series in which I talk about life, the universe, things around me that are particularly interesting to me. A lot of stuff I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk about my birthday. I want to talk about my birthday presents. I want to talk about the channel here. I want to talk about a sponsor that we'll be using moving forward. I want to talk a little bit about anime. I want to talk a little bit about the games I'm playing, the stuff I'm doing, and I want to talk a little bit about my health. But let's start by talking about this awesome thing. This is a replica Keyblade. This is the key to the kingdom, and it's amazing. This was a gift from my wife for my birthday, and she nailed it. She also got this Oathkeeper one, not as nice of a replica as the Key to the Kingdom, but, oops, I'm knocking stuff over. This is why I can't have weapons. But I guess, have a video game fantasy weapon collection going, because I've got the Master Chief sword, I've got the Zelda shield and sword, I've got this little Harley Quinn bat over there. I'm building an arsenal. You best call the NSA, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to beat some video games up. But yes, my birthday was this weekend. I don't know if you saw the birthday vlog video that shows off everything, but that got uploaded, I think, Monday. And these balloons are still alive from that, the Pac-Man and the Mario. That's why they're still here. We did the arcade again, which is owned by the nicest person I've ever met, and probably one of the nicest people here in Northwest Arkansas. Shay, if you're watching, I love you, man. If you ever go to Northwest Arkansas, go to the Arcadia Retrocade. It's like $5 to get in. You can play every game that was ever popular between the 80s and 90s. And it's run by the nicest human being I've ever met. So please tell him I sent you and tell him I said hello. But we had a lot of fun. When I was growing up, birthdays were not a thing for me. I didn't give a shit about birthdays. Birthdays were just another day. When I was real young, my mom threw parties, but later on, as a teenager and as an adult, birthdays were just another day. That's not how my wife rolls, though. My wife likes to make a big deal out of everybody's birthday except her own for some reason. But she makes the biggest deal out of my birthdays. And I got to tell you something. Over the last 6 years, I've really learned to enjoy it. I love the gifts. I love the attention. I love throwing a party for my friends. And what a wonderful year we had. And I hope that you watch the video to see what a wonderful year we had. In that video, we play a lot of Pokemon Go. And I have still been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. My wife just got back from walking all throughout the neighborhood. Walking our eggs, catching pokes. I would love to have walked with her. I could not walk as far as she can. And it's also 98 degrees outside. And it's the middle of the night. It's miserable hot. It's miserable hot. Which has kept us from playing Pokemon Go as much as we would like. But we're still playing it every couple of days. I know a lot of you guys are like getting bored of the game. And I know it's still buggy and it needs a lot of patches. I hope that they can keep that game alive because I'm still really enjoying the game. I like catching them all. I do want to catch them all. I wish rares were a little less rare. But I mean, that's what's keeping me playing at the same time. But I don't know. I have now lost, since Pokemon Go came out, right around 20 total pounds. And my goal is to keep that weight off. Now, a lot of that's also the fact that my doctor has changed the medication, and the medication is working wonderfully for me. And I don't know that I'll continue to lose weight, but I think I can keep what I've lost off. And if I can do that, it'll be like a total of 35 pounds since the beginning of the year. And I'm really enjoying it. And the reason I'm enjoying it so much is because I'm able to move a little more, I'm able to get around a little more, I'm able to walk a little more, and I'm feeling a lot healthier and a lot more comfortable. And I got to tell you guys something. The year from when I turned 41 to the day I turned 42, that year has been the best year of my life. And I owe a lot of that to my wife, and I owe a lot of it to my dog, and I owe a lot of it to my friends. But I gotta say, I owe a lot of it to you. I'm living my dream here, getting to go to VidCon and meet other YouTubers and meet a lot of people and spend time playing video games and talking to you about those video games. Thank you for that. That's the best gift you could have given me. It makes me really want to live a hell of a lot longer to enjoy what my life has become, because I certainly didn't enjoy the first part of it, but I'm definitely enjoying it now. The reason I'm enjoying it is that we're gearing up for the new World of Warcraft expansion, Legion. We have built a guild on Proudmoore, the Proudmoore Server Alliance side. I'll post info about that in the description box below. If you want to come play Legion with us, you are welcome to do that. I don't know how big a guild can be, so we might have to make a second or a third guild. Currently, the guild is called Boogie Knights, Boogie Knights, and we've got almost 200 people in it, and it continues to grow. I'm not really doing anything between now and the first demon invasion that's supposed to happen. When that happens, I'll dig right back into it. But until then, there's not much to do because everything I get will just get replaced with the expansion, right? The other thing that I've been obsessed with because of Pokemon Go is this fucking thing. I spent so much money. I spent like $400 on Pokemon cards. The reason being is because my wife has shown an interest in playing the physical game. It's a nice alternative to Magic, and the game is actually pretty fun. The other reason is because I can redeem the same cards that I purchased in real life onto the trading card app. And I don't know if you've been paying attention to my gameplay channel. I mean to put some gameplay up there, but I've been doing unboxings for Pokemon cards there as well. And I gotta say, I'm really enjoying it. The game is a lot better than it was when I played it in alpha all those years ago. And now that I can play it pretty much for free on the app, even though I'm spending a lot of money and playing it not for free like an idiot, I'm really enjoying playing the game. And I think it's one of those things that I can actually recommend. I think it's actually something that I can recommend. I think you should download it and give it a shot on your phone or on your tablet or whatever else, because it's absolutely free to play. And yes, it's pay to win, so no going into it. If you have better cards, you have the EX cards, you're going to stomp other people, but you can probably get matched with people who have a similar card pool to you and still have a lot of fun. It's been good. It's been good. Tonight I did try on stream. If you guys don't know, I stream 5 nights a week on Twitch. Tonight on stream, I streamed We Happy Few. The first 5 minutes of We Happy Few is amazing. The rest of what's currently available, not so great. It's now in early access, very early alpha, and what's there is kind of not great. It's certainly not the game I was expecting or hoping for. I think it could turn into that before it's released, but as it is right now, it's just kind of interesting. It's certainly better than a lot of games, even in its current state, but it's got a lot of ways to go to be a really good game. But what I did not expect is that it's basically a survival game. I did not expect it to be a survival game. That turns out to be what it is, and it's pretty interesting. I guess I never really anticipated what the mechanics were because I was mostly interested in the game world, and I thought it was going to be real tight-knit story stuff. Instead, it's more open world exploration, side quest, especially here in the alpha. Still a lot of fun, but still not the game I was expecting. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the games I'm playing right now. That's pretty much the things I'm doing right now. We have been watching some stuff. We've been watching Stranger Things. We've been trying out some different shows. And I guess that does lead into the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, which is sponsors. Now, I made a video a couple weeks back saying that I wanted to prepare you guys that I would be taking on a sponsor. And the sponsor that I've decided to take on is going to be Crunchyroll. And I'm sure you've heard about them a million times. So let me talk about them very, very briefly about why I've chosen to do them. I have not watched anime in 20 years. A lot of the shows that everybody takes as just written that everybody's watched, I have not watched. I grew up on stuff like Berserk and Fist of the North Star and all that old school stuff, which surprisingly turns out to be on Crunchyroll. I signed up for Crunchyroll last night and saw that stuff's on there. I probably will rewatch Berserk before I watch anything else. But it's an excuse for me to actually go back to watching anime. The problem is I don't know what to watch. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to recommend, if you watch anime at all, what I should be watching, what me and my wife will enjoy. To give you an idea of what I like the romantic comedies. I like the really weird stuff. I think Food Wars is probably going to be one of the top things that I'm going to watch first because my friend tells me it's very weird, and obviously I like food. But what else is weird? What else is unusual? What else is funny? What else is good? What is high quality? I don't know what's been made in the last 20 years. And if you decide that you want to watch some stuff with me, recommend stuff, or sign up to see what's on there recommended to me, there's a link in the description box below. If you use that link, if you use the code that's supplied there, you will be able to get 30 free days. You can watch stuff for the next 30 free days. You can watch it along with me. You can recommend that stuff. And this way, if they decide to sponsor future videos, like bringing back my gaming news show, which is the whole reason I've been seeking a sponsor anyway, I will actually know what I'm talking about, and I can actually recommend some shows that possibly we can watch together. So that's the future goal moving forward. I might be working with some other brands at some point, but this is the one that I chose to work with now, mostly based on the recommendation of my roommate, who's been subscribed to Crunchyroll for the last 2 years, and says he watches pretty much everything as it's being released. Within an hour of being released in Japan, it can be professionally dubbed and put up on Crunchyroll, and he can watch it that way. If that's not something that's interesting to you, I'm sorry for boring you. I'm going to try to keep their interaction here on the channel limited, but I will mention them every once in a while, and I hope that's okay. I feel like they are a very, very good fit for what I'm wanting to do, and it's just an excuse to finally watch some anime. But that said, guys, thank you for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you again soon. Play some cards, watch some anime, have some fun. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.